Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. I wanted to look at 4 videos that I've made of the same piece over a time frame of 4 years. And I thought it could be really cool to sort of compare each video to one another and seeing how the quality is, how the audio is, how the playing is, sort of all the different elements that make a YouTube video a cool video, and sort of how they changed over the years. And the first video was recorded 4 years ago. It was in January 2020, I'm pretty sure. So let's have a look. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, the lighting and the backing track quality. Okay. Playing's okay. Okay. So like, first thing off the bat, the guitar is not a gypsy jazz guitar. It's a Western steel string. Very nice one from Maestro Guitars. But really not maybe the right guitar for getting that good gypsy jazz authentic tone. And the backing track for this, I remember now, it was just on like a Bluetooth speaker that I had over to the left. And I don't think I had any sort of microphone. I was just using the audio directly from the camera, like the inbuilt mic, and that was capturing my guitar sound and the backing track sound coming from this Bluetooth speaker. So for me, I can really hear sort of the lack of quality, or in a way, any kind of professionalism. It still has a rustic charm, but I had a long way to go at this point in the process. And for lighting, I think I just had like a lamp, like a desk lamp, and I just pointed it at my face. It turned out okay, but looking back, you know, it's not my best work, but at the time I'd never been able to make something so nice. I was using some sort of like Canon camera. It was the first time I got an actual recording camera, but yeah, it's okay. Nothing too crazy, nothing too special either. Section of the song. It's funny seeing my technique as well. Everything was so new to me then in the style. Now the improvisation, here we go. Okay, a few stumbles. Well, improvising was quite new to me then as well, huh? It's not like nothing's bad, nothing's like awful, but everything just feels so sort of new. And I remember that kind of being a lot of work for me. I was really fighting hard to try and get the song right and try and improvise well. I did relatively well, I guess, but it's so interesting to go back 4 years, like that's nothing. And I think it's improved a lot. Let's go to the next video. So, same piece. This one's only 3 years old, so I guess I did this in like 2021 sometime. I have a gypsy jazz guitar now, one from a cool local builder in Basel, from Bodio Guitars. And he lent me this guitar for several years, and it was so cool to finally have like a gypsy jazz guitar to play gypsy jazz. I got headphones on, so I'm guessing the backing track is better. I have a good camera, so the lighting is better, although by no means perfect, but it's better. And let's have a listen and see how the quality is. Oh, nice introduction text. Yeah. So backing track is going through the headphones and then being edited in the audio processor. So it's not just capturing some sort of Bluetooth speaker in the room. Massive upgrade. That is huge. Piece is flowing a little more too. I have to say, it feels like that. Like the groove feels a bit more natural. Yeah, the C section of the song. Okay, now improvisation. Cool. All right, so it's really clear to me anyway that it's improved a lot, like the improvisation part of this. By no means perfect, but my sense of groove and everything is better. The picture quality is also better. I mean, it's pretty crazy with that light in the back over here, but like massive improvement from the first video. And I think that's down to the audio quality, like having the backing track edited into the audio in post-production and having it on headphones. Time in the style, so like the aesthetic of the piece and everything is there. Having sort of the right guitar for the job is cool as well. And the lighting is better, although it's not perfect, but I see a big improvement. I hope you can pick that up too. For me, I think it's going in the right direction. Okay, so like the improvisation still falling off the wheels a little bit, but the general flow is improved. Let's go to the next one. This one year ago in my current apartment. And I remember I bought an LED backlight panel, which I had like kind of facing a wall, and I was trying to get the light to reflect onto me just to give the camera a bit more light. And I have mics that you can't see them in the video, but I actually have mics recording the guitar now. And I have the backing track again going through the headphones, which I play along to, and then I sync it up in post-production. So let's see how this one goes. I also have a different guitar. It's from the same builder, from Bodio Guitars. I'll leave a link to that guy in the description. Cool guy, check out his guitars. And he built that for me. And yeah, let's see. The frame is cute. It's not very professional, still very homely, but it's cute. I see I got a Tommy Emmanuel record. I have a Django Reinhardt picture, my record player. And then I have 2 CDs from 2 friends of mine, Alex Bolding, fingerstyle guitarist from Germany, and Vincent Schmidt, another fingerstyle guitarist from Switzerland. Let's see how it is. Ooh. Yeah, boy. Okay, already big improvement. The tempo of the piece is like up, and the playing feels really relaxed in this. Like the groove feels really in. From like a musical perspective, I see massive improvement. There's a time frame of 2 years between these 2 performances, and that's cool. For me, it shows, and that's really cool. Practicing pays off. So let's keep going. Hands seem so much more relaxed. Oh, a few little stumbles still. improvisation time. Polyphonic stuff. I'm hearing more colors in the improvising. Rhythmically, it feels a lot more tight as well. So like, it feels much more natural. This is just the playing now. It feels much more natural than the previous version. And there's a lot more sort of color going on, and rhythmically it's more tight. But it also feels very safe and controlled. And I think, if I remember correctly, I'd done a few takes and it wasn't working. So I said like, okay, I'm just gonna try and play really secure and just focus on the rhythm. And looking back in hindsight, it worked. It worked. And like comparing like this video to the very first time is like day and night. And I am still practicing a lot, but I remember really working on this stuff a lot. And now it'd been about 3 or 4 years where I've been playing in the style and starting to get gigs in the style too. The music is still really new for me, but it wasn't as new as 3 years before. Like I had some experience doing gigs, and yeah, it shows. Okay, a few little bumps on the road, but you know, it's there. So technically, like video-wise, I had a Sony camera now, and that's a difference from the last time. I got rid of my my Canon, and I got a Sony A-Alpha 6400, which is actually what I'm recording on now. I have 2 of those, and that looks cool. Again, got the backing track in post, and having it in my headphones. I got the 2 mics, so the sound of the guitar is really nice. Also, the quality of the guitar is really nice. And I'd say the weaker elements now is still the lighting, even though I have the LED backlight, which is helping the camera get a clearer image. The lighting is not really great. And also the backdrop is not bad, like it's not like it's horrible, but it's amateur. I've got a lot of light flooding in, which is sort of ruining the vibe. And it's just a bit messy and unorganized. And I sort of remember my process of making videos then was like, just set up the camera, record a little bit, check that on the computer, make sure it's not absolute rubbish, and then start filming. So now let's look at the most recent recording. This is from 2 months ago, so that's this year, and that was in the same apartment and the location that I had before coming here. And the big difference is now I had a good friend, and I have to give a massive shout out to Gergo from Rhapsodist. I'll put a link to his stuff in the description. This guy helped me step up my game so much. He's a videographer and a photographer, and like this sort of technical stuff is like his instrument. He has such a deep understanding of like lighting, atmosphere, post-production, like color grading using LUTs or LUTs. I don't know the right way to say that. But all this stuff was totally new to me, and like he came over and he helped me out, and we set up frames together and we worked on lighting together, and he said, hey, get this gear, do that, and it really like was a massive difference. That's how I remember it. Let's watch the video and see how it is. I have to say, like, the frame looks so cool. There's such a vibe going on. The lighting seems really dramatic. Let's have a listen. So I have two lights. I have that LED backlight lighting me up from the back. So on my elbow, I can see this like sort of nice light blue light happening. And then I have on like this side of me, like a big bulb light. I don't know which one it is. And it's got like this material that goes over the front that bends the light. And that's how it like sort of warps around me. And like the backdrop is much more conscious. It's still kind of like home YouTube-y vibe, but like it's more ordered. You see another guitar, picture frame, there's CDs and metronomes and an amp. Having that professional help really shows in this video because it has so much more presence. The audio quality is really good. I have a different guitar in this video from Sebastien Carmantrand. Phenomenal builder based, I think, in France, just outside of Paris. I'll leave a link to his stuff too. And this guitar is like a Rolls Royce. I really am in love with this thing. Tell me what you think in the comments, but for me, like this is like incomparable quality, audio, visual, like the whole package. And also like the playing, this is now like 6 years in the style, nearly 7 years in the style, but the playing feels really, really smooth. Of course can be improved, but massive step up. Let's hear the improvisation. Cool, relaxed. I seem more relaxed with it. C-section of the song. So like, it's funny, like this is only a few months old, but already I feel like I could play it better. But I can hear now for the first time in the improvisation, like lines, like musical lines start to come through, which is a new development. And I can also like hear that I'm taking pauses. It's not just filling up every note or trying to go harder and harder. There's some breath and looking at this now retrospectively, this really adds a lot of depth into the improvisation and the solo, and it's really cool to see just the progression of the improvising. That's cool, man. Even chord solo stuff. There's still times where I fall off the tracks, but like there's so much more shape and depth. Back to the melody. I mean, that's so cool, just to see that. Practicing really works. Let's just have a look now quickly at the first one again. Even the framing, like my head is cut off and it's so pixelated, and wow, that's so cool. So if I had to say like what the biggest challenge over this process was, it would be learning the craft of video making. I'm self-taught at this, and it's just a long process that you should allow to have time for, I think. Like, I didn't know how to set up lighting. I didn't know how to really video edit. I didn't know any video editing softwares, how to get good audio, or how to like use an audio processor. And that was the biggest challenge for me. And I think if you want to do something like this, or you're doing something like this, the most important thing is like keep making videos and just try things. Try and give yourself time to work these things out. If I could recommend anything, it would be two things. One, invest in good equipment. For me, it really makes the difference. Each time I got a new piece of equipment, for example, like a better camera, an audio processing software, or a new light, it increased the quality dramatically. So that's the first thing I'd recommend. And then the second thing is ask your friends for help, or maybe even for a consultation, hire some professional help. What Rhapsodist did by helping me out, took my videos from like here to here. Invest in the gear and get some professional help. Those are the two biggest recommendations if that's something you're looking for. That's the video. I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments which of these 4 performances was your favorite, and let me know if I should make a 5th video of this piece in this new studio setup. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That helps me out a ton. And thanks for sticking around. Let me know if I should do some more of this, and I'll see you guys at the next video.